Hey, welcome back everybody. I've got Michael Worthington from 101 Media Group in the studio today, and it's actually where I do my studio work, and it really is a delight to be able to share with you. And so we want to just touch on a couple of areas, and we're going to ask Michael about maybe some tips that he's learned about mistakes that he's made. So, do you want to have a go?
Mistakes. Well, I'm a Taurus, so I kind of go a bull of the game.
Okay, yes.
That tends to lead to mistakes, but I'm just so driven. I've got an attitude that I don't care, I'll just break through and go through that side. But mistakes do cost you money.
Yes.
They cost you time, and probably the worst thing mistakes can do is cost your clients.
Yes.
You make mistakes, and all of a sudden you've done it with somebody who's new, who's not used to you, and they won't wear it.
Yep.
They'll just go. And you lose them, but you don't just lose the one person, you lose the entire network that person's connected to. And that is really difficult to win them back, and just about impossible sometimes. Once a client's got your trust and they tend to understand you, they'll forgive some of your experiments.
Yes.
You do some experiments that go quite wrong. I remember we did a green screen.
Yes.
Well, I thought, well, how can it be? We'll just get some cardboard and sticky tape it to the wall. Well, people had lines going. Regular clients thought it was hilarious, and we're just not going to show that, are we, Michael? No, we're not. New clients were like, that's shocking. I can't believe you're so poor quality. Because they hadn't been on the journey.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you're experimenting, pick the clients that are trustworthy, that know you, that go, this is an experiment. I don't know whether this will work or not.
Yeah.
So I think rushing, and if you take a step back and analyze it, and one thing I used to do for other businesses, I used to help them set up advisory boards, which is our next step. The one thing I like in an advisory board, they're not a paid board, so they can't tell you what to do, but they can reflect back to you, so you get a bit of a thought pattern. And by having some strategic people on there, correct people, they'll reflect from different perspectives, and you may not make the same mistakes. And hey, it's taken us just over 2 years to get here. If I was honest and did the advisory board, took my own advice. And put it in perhaps after the first 6 months, after I'd sorted a couple of things out, I think would have got here quicker and probably better. And we may not look different, but our acceleration, our growth, and our owning this space would be a lot more complete than what it is today.
Yeah. So we rush, don't we, as entrepreneurs?
Yes.
We want to get there faster, and that's a big mistake, and on not getting people around us.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really critical.
And I think another one that I think everyone battles with, we start a radio station and you see someone else start a radio station, you go, oh, they're copying me. Instead of going, hold on, I'm not a radio station. Yes, I've got a radio station. And someone said to me the other day, and it really was pointed, they said, oh, you've got an online radio station, they've got an online radio station, you're the same business. And my reflection back was, well, we both do you drive to work? And you go, yeah, well, so do I. We must be in the same business. It's about that relevance.
Yes.
Their business is not my business. They've got a radio station that supports what they're doing. I have one that supports what I'm doing. But it doesn't define the business. That's like just saying, well, we've both got accountants, we must be in the same business. It's like, it doesn't work that way.
That's right, yeah.
So I think one of the lessons I've learned, and it is difficult, don't get me wrong, when someone else goes, I would like to have an online radio station, help them.
Yes.
Help them do it. Ask them why. Understand where they're going with it. Try and clarify how it will benefit them in their business, and then help them do it.
Yeah.
If someone says, I want to produce YouTube videos, get to understand why, how it will help their business, and then help them do it. You know what you're doing? You're actually driving them that way while you take your business this way.
Yeah.
And it works for both people.
Of course it does.
There's plenty of room for everyone.
There is, and there is so much opportunity out there for us.
Yeah. I mean, there's 1.8 billion people watch YouTube every month.
And we've only got 1.5.
No, that's the radio station.
Oh, that's the radio station?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so 1.8 billion people watch. Now, I can tell you that the people that like watching me may not like watching you,
Yeah.
and vice versa,
Yeah.
or they like watching us,
Yes.
but won't watch somebody else.
Yes.
So you know what? YouTube is free for the viewer.
Yes.
They can watch both of us.
Yes.
So if you've got a channel and I've got a channel, we aren't competitive.
No, we're not.
I think
Yeah.
what is the biggest lesson I learned for online is stop viewing the other person as a competitor, as a collaborator.
Yeah.
Join,
Yeah.
because you have a network I don't have access
Yeah.
to. I have a network you don't have access to. So why don't you interview me, which is what you're doing?
Yeah.
I interview
Absolutely.
you, which is what we're going to do.
That's right.
And that's how you grow a YouTube channel.
And that's exactly why I've got you on the show today, purposefully, for my growth.
I hope you watch.
But we want to give business principles, and that's part of interviewing business people like yourself, Michael, is helping people see the story of how you've evolved. And I just know, being part of this journey of a business from zero to see the growth we're seeing, and which will continue to grow, because the world is a big, wide place, and we're being smarter and getting cooperation. The reality of having YouTube help us, it's fascinating.
Yeah.
They actually want to help you because it helps them.
So in my world, my goal and my lesson I keep reminding myself of, and I do have to, is when someone's doing something similar or the same, help them. You're not competitors anymore in this world. There's 1.8 billion people. I can't serve them all. Become collaborators.
Yes.
As soon as you switch your mindset, and yes, it is difficult and challenging, but when you switch that mindset and you're talking about it, one of your shows about being helpful, about helping other people, inspiring, you are collaborators. Every single person who produces videos on YouTube should be collaborating with each other. They're not competing.
Yeah. It's a fascinating space of business. So, yes, you are a media group, but you're a business.
Yeah.
And you've been a growth business. So where do you see, as a business, the principles that have really helped you get to where you are, that will get to where you're going?
Building that knowledge base and that foundation and working out all the systems allows you to franchise. So for me, a franchise is not selling a business to someone where they make $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year. Selling a business to me is where you get someone into a business and you support them, you help them with clients, because remember, you're not competing, you're collaborating. So they get 6-7 figure businesses and get a lifestyle. That's why you go into business.
Yes.
So if you can do your business correctly at the beginning and get it modeled correctly, you can actually give this to somebody else. And when I say give, basically just the cost of the equipment, not much else, and some training, some coaching that will help them along the way, and get them to a stage where you can just give them what they need to get a lifestyle. So that's why I've done this. And if I get them a lifestyle, I get a lifestyle.
Oh, absolutely you do.
And the better lifestyle I give them, the better lifestyle
That's
I get.
right, absolutely.
You know, and people try chopping up in little tiny bits. Oh, I'll sell 50 franchises. Why? You've got the entire world. If 3 people could boom in Perth, where we are in West Australia, and have more business they could handle, then do 3 and move on.
Yes, that's right.
It's a great excuse to visit the eastern states,
Yes.
New Zealand, Singapore, America, UK. Don't be greedy. Just know that you're in a global world, in the world that I'm in, and therefore you can help people build really terrific lifestyles.
And it's been a mindset issue, because people say where we live, Michael, Perth is one of the most isolated cities on the planet. And yet, how has that held us back?
No.
And so mindsets often are the biggest challenge for people in business. So tell us about your mindset.
But in what way?
How you think about breaking open opportunities.
I think my number one mindset is abundance.
Okay, cool.
Not scarcity.
Yes.
If someone said, I'm starting a network organisation tomorrow, I'd say there's plenty of room for you. You know, we've got a few million people here. If someone says, well, I'm going to start my own YouTube business like you, Michael, fantastic. You know, there's 1.8 billion people visit YouTube. Someone says, can you give me the time of day? I came in to do this, but I need to ask you this. have an abundance mindset, and when you realize you've got more than enough time for everything, you've got more than enough of yourself to give, there's more than enough customers out there for everybody, because there's more people breeding every day apparently.
Yes.
So the customers just keep coming. You know, it's not like it's a pie, take a piece of the pie. It's how many pies keep coming out the oven? Lots.
In Australia, one new person every 83 seconds.
There you go. So plenty of customers. So
yes.
I think the first thing is the abundance
yes.
mindset.
Mm-hmm.
That really does drive everything, and it can really keep you grounded and square and get out of that competitive nature and more in collaboration nature. So abundance is definitely one of my number ones. The second one I would say that really drives me forward is helping other people.
Yes.
I like to see other people successful.
And you know,
yeah.
I'm in the room.
Yeah.
I have my own YouTube channel. Why? Because Michael and I have been in a relationship for the last 2 years, and it's been a collaborative relationship where we've done coaching and conversations along the way.
Yeah.
But you've helped me as we've worked through the radio and then into the YouTube, and now I'm a verified YouTube dude.
Yeah.
And I'm
Verified partner.
verified partner, and I'm going through the next stages of the YouTube dynamic, and you've helped me. And you've helped a number of us in business to actually do that. So it's amazingly powerful reciprocation that's going on, and the collaboration that does, and it's built us all up, hasn't it? And it's so much fun because we know you're helping us, but we know we're helping you. And it's fun. And really, it's been a great fun journey along the way as we've grown and developed in this whole area of business.
And I think, I'll summarise it. Because I'm marketing.
Yes.
I look at everything as numbers and marketing, but marketing is at the end of the day people.
Yes, it is. Yes.
That's all it is. So people who tell me, and you've seen some of my Facebook postings, you've got to understand the algorithm. No, you have to understand people. Oh, the algorithm changed on Facebook. I don't get any views. Well, I think the last one we put up, we had 2,500. It's maybe not as many as a lot of other people get, but it's still a fair chunk.
It is.
Considering we didn't play with algorithms, all I did in my head was go, what would the advertisers on Facebook want to associate themselves with and appear alongside? That's a different question.
Yes, it is.
Than what do I want to tell people?
Yes.
And when you structure it like that, then you go, okay, then this is how I'll present. Amazingly, you get shared a lot.
Yes.
And lots of people see you.
Yes.
It's not algorithms, it's not numbers.
No, it's not.
I'll leave you with this, it's people.
Absolutely. And so Michael is a real person. He's done a genuine business. It's a growing business. I'm loving being a part of it. And that's why I wanted to interview Michael today and bring him into our world. As you can see, an outstanding business. And we're working to help you by understanding these principles today so you can do business better. Would you like to be a guest on the John Hardy Show? I would like that, and it's really easy for you to find a way in which you can let me know you are interested. So please send me an email at john@peakconsultancy.com.au, or really easy, leave a comment below in the comments section and I will get back to you, and I'm looking forward for you to being a guest with me on my show.